Hey everyone, Bernard here on behalf of MovieGameNostalgia.com with a regular look at what's on UK TV from the Saturday the 13th of June 2020. Please, anything that whets your appetite, please seek it out if you're outside of the UK, you know, any of these new series that are coming out, or obviously I'm going to talk about some older films that you might, I'll rewatch that, you know, or seek out yourself. So please, hope you get some fun and entertainment and information from this little vlog. Anyway, please, if you're new to the channel, please push that old subscribe button, push the bell notifications so you know these little reviews. I do movie reviews and TV drama reviews, etc., as well as these information vlogs, so please make sure your notifications are set to public. Right, so we're going to look at as normal Saturday, Sunday. I'll give you a couple of films. This is far from extensive, obviously there's loads of films out there, but I've tried to narrow it down to a couple of films on Saturday and Sunday, then one film for the rest of the week. Then obviously I'll look at what's new on TV, as in the series, any new dramas or any documentaries, or obviously if you're into your wildlife or your hospital things, there's obviously plenty usually to go out here in the UK that you can obviously find whichever territory you're in. Right, let's start with the films. Saturday the 13th, well, going back to 1986, on film for 2:45 PM. We've got Crocodile Dundee, always worth a watch, isn't it? One of my favourite films from the 80s, late 80s, obviously with the wonderful Paul Hogan in it. Absolutely fantastic. So that's on if you want to watch that again. I mean, obviously, it's not the sort of film. I must have watched it, what, 10 times, 12 times, something like that anyway. So I have watched it quite a few times. Right, another one we're going to pick out on Saturday is obviously Cloverfield. Interesting, that's on Paramount, 1:25 AM, so it's more Sunday morning, so it's a bit of a cheat, but it's obviously Godzilla meets the Blair Witch Project, that's what they class it as, but it's a good little film, unusual, well worth a watch, Cloverfield, if you've not seen it before. And don't be confused with the other Cloverfield film that came out after that as well, something Clover, so there's a bit of comparisons with these, some are linked, some are not. Right, on to Sunday the 14th of June. I've got the old classic 1969 on Sony Classic Movies at 9 PM. We've got the prime of Miss Jean Brodie, the wonderful, fantastic Maggie Smith. Superb film, a great watch. And on Film 4 at 6:55 PM the same night, Sunday, we've got Evolution, one of my favourite sort of sci-fi action films. Well, I had the video shot, one of the most popular ones. I think I've still got a couple of posters of that somewhere as well. That's Evolution. Obviously, the director of Ghostbusters, Ivan Reitman, put that together. It's good fun. Not overly appreciated, but I enjoyed that. Right, on to Monday. The one film I picked out for Monday, Channel 5, 10:55 PM, a great horror. Carrie, the original Carrie, great horror. I mean, it's only getting 3 stars here out of 5 in this magazine, but it's a great film. It's just a classic horror movie that I'm sure you've seen, but it's always worth a rewatch, and I might even set the record button for that one myself. Tuesday the 16th of June. We've got on 7:10 PM the classic Saturday night and Sunday morning. The Alan Sillitoe adapted his own novel for this excellent cinematic slice of working class strife with Albert Finney. Fantastic film if you've not seen that. It may not be as well known perhaps outside of the UK, but one of the classic UK films, 1960. So obviously in the late 50s, 60s films produced in the UK. That's 5-star in here, which is possibly spot on. Right, on to Wednesday the 17th of June. We've got, what have we got here? We've got nothing worth watching at all on Wednesday the 17th of June. There might be some decent telly, we'll go on to that in a minute. Thursday the 18th of June, The Winslow Boy, a fantastic drama, stiff upper lips abound in this one. It's on Talking Pictures at 5:30 PM from 1948, so The Winslow Boy, so that's always worth a watch. And it's about a young naval cadet who's accused of theft, and it's really good. Bit of courtroom in there as well. It was updated, I think there was a 90s version. I'm sure it came out while I had the video shop, but this is the original, the 1948. Brilliant, don't miss that. And on Friday the 19th, we're looking at a absorbing biopic, obviously in Dr. Martin Luther King times. We're looking at Selma, which is on BBC 2 at 11:20 PM on Friday the 19th of June. So that's Selma. So if you've not seen Selma, which I'm sure you have, but one of these biopics that is well worth a watch. Right, let's go on to the TV. So we're going back to Saturday the 13th of June. And any new series? Well, we've got a premiere drama film that I'm going to go on, because there's not too much on the series basis. It's Goodbye Christopher Robin, which is at 7:05 on Channel 4, 7:05 in the evening. And it's the life of children's author A.A. Milne, played by Domhnall Gleeson, focusing on how his relationship with his son influenced the creation of the Winnie the Pooh stories. I mean, that might have been missed. That was from 2017, so it's a new premiere on UK Freeview anyway. That's Channel 4. That's worth a watch. And if you're into your royal things, on Channel 5 at 9:15 p.m, we've got William and Kate. If you've not had too much of them, Too Good to Be True, and it explores the relationship between William and Kate Middleton. The programme examines the lifelong preparation William has gone through for his eventual role as king. It'd be nice if his dad actually gets a chance to be king first, so won't it? So for you royal watchers, that's 9:15 p.m. on the Saturday evening. On to BBC One. Yes, we do have a new drama. Fantastic. 1 of 3, so it's over 3 nights, this one. 9 p.m, BBC One. I'll be doing a review of this, obviously, next week when I've watched all 3 episodes. And it's a dramatised retelling of the events that occurred in Salisbury in 2018. So this is the Salisbury poisoning. So that looks like a fantastic drama. So a bit political sort of drama, and so it should be quite good. Who's in this one? We've got Anne-Marie Duff, Rafe Spall's in it. And also Wayne Swan. So there you go. So that's the Salisbury poisoning. Starts on BBC One 9 p.m. on Sunday the 14th of June. So it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So please watch that. That looks really good. We've not had enough of royal things on Channel 4 at 9 p.m. We've got The Queen and the Coup. No, it's an interesting one, this. It's a history of things, so it's something I'll record, revealing what happened in 1953 when the Queen was unknowingly deployed in a plot by the MI6 and CIA to topple Iran's democratic leader in favour of an all-powerful Shah. So that'll be good. That'll be good if you like that sort of political, royal sort of intrigue. That's Sunday, 9 p.m, Channel 4. On to Monday. What have we got on Monday? Just one thing I've made a little note of here. Channel 4, 9 p.m, we've got a true crime docudrama. So these are quite good. It links elements of people's people looking back and actual interviews, and obviously dramatises it. And it's again 1 of 3, so it's Murder in the Car Park. This true crime docudrama delves into the killing of private investigator Daniel Morgan in 1987, who was found in a South London car park with an axe embedded in his skull and 1,000 left poking out of his trouser pocket. That sounds a great start to a book, doesn't it? But this is true life. This is horror. So that's Channel 4, 9 p.m. 1 of 3 episodes, Murder in the Car Park, 9 p.m. on Monday, the 15th of June. On to Tuesday, the 16th of June. And if you like your hospital stuff, it's the return of 24 Hours in A&E. So that's back on 9 p.m, Channel 4. And obviously, there's no mention of COVID in this. It's obviously just people with accidents and what all 24 Hours in A&E is all about. So I don't think, and they may touch on COVID. I don't know when it was filmed, but there you go. And also on Channel 5 at 8 p.m. If you like your sort of rural things, you've got This Week on the Farm, and it's in one of the first of 6, and it's Helen Skelton and Jules Hudson present as farmers document their lives at Cannon Hall Farm in South Yorkshire. Highland Cow Ted is getting ready for an online country show. Sure she is. I'm sure she's getting some help as well. Yeah, 24 Hours in A&E. It doesn't actually say how many episodes. It's usually been 6 and 8 episodes of that, isn't it? Right, on to Wednesday, the 17th of June. This is an interesting one, BBC Two. I've gone back to work at a local supermarket near me, a big supermarket. I did work there 3 years ago, but obviously I needed a bit of extra cash, and obviously with the COVID thing I went back to work there. But this is interesting. 8 o'clock BBC Two, we have Keeping Britain Fed. I don't think it's based at it's certainly not based at my supermarket anyway. And it's Sarah Cox, not my favourite presenter, and Aid Adepton examine how supermarkets and the suppliers are dealing with the COVID-19 outbreak. So she's going to go undercover there. So that's 8 o'clock BBC Two on Wednesday the 17th of June. And if you like your architectural stuff, George Clarke's Amazing Spaces is back. That's a new series on Channel 4 at 9 p.m. on Wednesday as well. It's something I sort of dip into and watch little snippets of, but I won't be setting the record button, but if I stumble across it, I'll watch it. And finally, on to, well, not finally, penultimately on to Thursday the 18th of June. We've got 3 things to look out for. That's why I said finally then, because there's a lot of things in here. BBC 2, 8 p.m. We've got Remarkable Places to Eat. It's one of 2 and it's looking at Marrakesh. I have been to Marrakesh. Fred Serlex joins some of Britain's best known foodies on a visit to their favourite culinary destinations, starting with TV chef Andy Oliver, who takes Fred to the Moroccan city of Marrakesh. So I might watch that to have a look at places that I may have visited in my brief stay. I did go to Morocco on holiday, just spent a day in Marrakesh. So with my own guide, we were very, very posh in those days. Me and my good lady had our own guide showing us around, so that was quite good. Channel 4, 9 p.m. Page 3, The Naked Truth. I might set my record button for this, and it marks, because this year marks the 50th anniversary since the first appearance with the Sun's Page 3 girl. Here in this look back, some of the most famous models tell their stories: Samantha Fox, Gilly Johnson, Maria Whittaker, Keela Hazel. So obviously that'll be an interesting watch. 9 o'clock, Channel 4 on Thursday the 18th. And finally, 8 o'clock, obviously not Mr. Portillo this time. 8 o'clock, Channel 5. I don't quite like, I do like Chris Tarrant, but I've not enjoyed his sort of documentaries perhaps as much as I should have done. And it's Africa by Train with Chris Tarrant, as he follows a now decaying rail track through Africa known as the Lunatic Line. So that sounds fun. So I may just set my record button for that. That's 8 o'clock on Thursday the 18th of June. And on to Friday, and the last day. Is there anything worth watching? You know, Friday, you think it'd be really good, wouldn't you? Obviously, we've got Selma, which we talked about before as a film. But the only other thing that I've sort of put a little note against, BBC One, 8:30 till 9. Comedian Jack has a socially distanced Father's Day with his dad, Michael, by setting up on the pavement outside his dad's front door to enjoy some quality time together. So that's just a little bit of fun. If you like Jack Whitehall and you like his dad, obviously his dad's done lots of things. So that's called Jack Whitehall's Father's Day. So that's 8:30 on BBC One, 19th of June, Friday. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope it sort of whetted your appetite and give you an idea what to watch, and just go on to that film, onto your telly now and record stuff. Make sure you've got a little thing. I'm going to have to do that. I do this and then I forget to go on my television and set the record button, which then again, I've got about 4 pages of stuff I've recorded that to be watching new stuff. I sometimes fall a little bit behind on the television stuff, but obviously that new drama, we've got a couple of new dramas there, haven't we? I think those 2 new dramas I'll go down later on and set my record button. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please follow me on Twitter for all the latest TV, drama, movie news, etc. I'm on Twitter at Charles Deneen, Deneen spelled D-I-N-N-E-N, or at nostalgia_movie, and I do check every couple of days and follow everyone back. So if you need some followers as well, I'll follow you, and I'll try and retweet stuff for you as well as we're going along. And I'm on Facebook at Burn Deneen. And we've also got links to moviegamenostalgia.com, which if you can spare a couple of minutes to have a look at my little website for old and rare DVDs, movie posters from the 1990s and 2000s, some great films, some great actors, and some board games on there as well. So if you can spare a couple of minutes to have a look at moviegamenostalgia.com, even look around. It's good for the analytics. More people who have a look on the site and log through my links, fantastic. It helps my Google analytics go up. Anyway, thanks for watching today. Hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if there's anything that's struck your eye that I may not. As I said, it's not extensive. This is anything you fancy. I mean, I know the Rogue One Star Wars film, I think, is on this weekend as well for doing its UK Freeview premiere. But obviously things like that, I try and find something a little bit different to the normal things, obviously. Anyway, thanks for watching. Whatever you're going to do with the rest of the day, have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your family. Let's all look after each other. And hopefully you'll join me again very soon for another little review or a special or whatever takes our fancy. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's Bird is saying goodbye for now. Bye-bye.